Okay, guys, here we got Rory McIlroy. He was at the Genesis Open at the LA Open at Riviera. This is last week here, February 2020. I drew a red line at the top of his hat here, so that shows you where his head is at address. And we got another mark here that I want to show you. And there, but just marking his right shoulder right there. Alright, so that's his right shoulder. Now we're going to go 3 frames back, and now you see where his left shoulder has come down. And look at how squeezed that whole left shoulder is up against his chest, to where his shoulder is actually past his chin, and his hands are right at the top of the swing. Alright, I'm going to circle that in a big circle, a big blue circle there at the top where his hands are. He's at the very top. And I'm guessing right here he's got probably 7 iron. And you can see where his right shoulder has gone back to the top. And if I drew a line between the green, this green circle up here down to this blue one, that's a straight line across there where his shoulders are. Okay, that doesn't really change because anatomically that's how you're built. Alright, now we're going to go down a frame, 1 frame, okay. Now look where he dropped. Look at how his whole body has dropped. His head has dropped, what, 8 inches, 10 inches? His hands haven't moved yet, but he's dropped down that much. Alright, his shoulders, everything. Alright, next frame, down even more. And his shoulders started to move up. His left shoulder has moved away from his chin. Now it's on the other side of his face, and it's going to start going up. And we'll go one more. That's just one more frame. Now his nose is actually where his shoulder was. See that little blue circle? His nose is right in there, and his head is almost a foot below where it started. Let's go down to almost down to impact, and you see his nose is right there in that circle, that blue circle. And then we'll go to impact, bang. Really nice shot. Those are all just 1 frame at a time, so that's how fast he's coming down. The next one is, I think, 3 frames, and the ball's, you can see the ball like right here. Alright, so there's your ball going dead straight. Alright, and then take them up 3 more frames. It's the green shoulder there where his left shoulder is now. He's put it right back where his right shoulder was at the top of the swing, and his right shoulder's down where the left shoulder was. So if his spine was a T, you know, the vertical line of a T, and the shoulders were the top of that T, you can see he turned right around that T, just spun it. And then I think we go 28 frames to the finish. Yeah, and finally his head gets up back to actually above where he started. That's just amazing. So this whole idea of your head stays still, it just doesn't work. You go down and then you come up, and the reason you come up is that you're applying centripetal force to the club shaft, and you're pulling it up with your left shoulder. All right, so it's a quarter turn down with your left shoulder, which is what he did. In fact, he probably went a little more than a quarter of a turn. Then it's just think of that left shoulder just going straight up. Your hands will come down automatically. Just smack the ball. But the faster you pull that shoulder up, the faster the club head goes. And that is an excellent demonstration of how to do this. If you got any questions, you email me at mike@mikecortson.com, and take a look at the secret, which actually applies with this as far as how you're using your hands and whatever, how Hogan did it. And you apply these 2 things in there, and you're gonna be hard to beat. Anyway, you guys take care. Hit them hard, hit them straight.